My name's Lennie Chism. Today I'm here to talk to you about the mobilization of black wealth in impoverished communities. What I'm standing in front of today is a building that used to be considered an economic opportunity in this community. It was once a convenience store. This convenience store was once owned by the Jewish community and then passed along to the African American community. A gentleman from Africa bought the building. All of a sudden, powers came in and they said this building should no longer be used to service this community. They wanted to tear it down. They used certain laws called the nuisance law. They said the building caused drugs in the neighborhood, crime in the neighborhood, etc. There's no such thing as a building causing crime. People cause crime. But what we have in this community is an opportunity for somebody to get the land to build what they wanted. But instead, we have another opportunity to build something here again, another economic opportunity for our community. We have to make sure we take that. This store was a convenience store that generated over $10,000 a month. It serviced the community with basics, milk, eggs, and pop. People walk back and forth. The gentleman that owned it had owned it for over 20 years before this store was torn down. Now we have to build it back. The question is, everybody wants jobs and opportunity in this community. Who takes the risk? Who comes in and puts up a business? And all the things we must fight in order for a business to take place. This is a classic example of what's going on in this community. It's a battle for land, and the battle is fierce. And they're using the concept that drugs are infested in this community, so thus they don't want to have our businesses. They want to make sure they put their businesses in here. That is what we're here to talk about today, and I got people from the community who will vouch for the fact that this business needed to be here.
Myself and my husband owned this property for over 20 years. We had our business here. They said that we were doing drugs. We don't know anything about drugs. It's a shame and a disgrace to the community for what they have done to us. We never did anything wrong. We always prepared for good, and we did good to the community. So it's a real disgrace what they've done to us. We owned the store for about 19 years. Yeah. And everyone in the community knew us, and we help out and no nothing. All we tried for help, and no one gave us any help. And they came in and put the tenants out and closed down the building for no reason. It's a shame and disgrace. That's what I can say.
We do need some kind of type of store around for our kids to go to. We have to go way on Plymouth to go to the store.
And I've been a long time Northside resident for 40 years now. And I'm really shocked about this. We don't have many stores in the neighborhood, and to take down the one that we have is really shocking to me. And I'm curious to see what the reason was behind it. That there was no neighborhood meeting or anything to let us know what happened. So I'm just curious to see what happened. So
my home phone up in there used to work in bills. It was like the most convenient spot to be. Little kids want to go and grab them something to snack on while they at school and stuff. It don't make no sense to me.
I think that having this store in the community would have been a good thing, because we have no businesses in the community. We have to walk to either Olsen and Glenwood or Golden Valley, and that's far to keep going back and forth all the time. I mean, sometimes we won't even go to the store because it's so far.
The city council person approved this. This is his idea of economic development in our community, another vacant lot. That's one of the problems we've had in these communities, is that entrepreneurism is not supported. We gotta make a difference in this community. The voice has to change. This store functioned from 1921 all the way up until 2009. And that's the last time this building will have an opportunity to be anything in this community, because they tore it down.